recent injury. So as a result of it, there's a lot of questions about what the future of the New York Jets is going to look like. Before we get to the content, make sure you drop like, subscribe.
You can see it.
Our notifications to help us
I hate injuries that you could see. Like when you can see the injury going on, bruh. That's why I never played soccer, bruh. I used to see these videos of soccer injuries, bruh. I was always scared of soccer.
Concerned with his Achilles. MRI is probably going to confirm what we think is already going to happen. So prayers tonight, but it's not good.
Give me the doubts. Give me all the things that you think can, should, or will happen.
Niggas pop their Achilles every day, B. You tough nigga. Be alright.
The NFL is a very unpredictable league, and that's part of the reason we love it so much. But sometimes that unpredictability is the worst part of the NFL, and there's no better example than Aaron Rodgers' recent injury. So as a result of it, there's a lot of questions about what the future of the New York Jets is going to look like. Before we get to the content, make sure you drop like, subscribe.
You can see it.
Our notifications to help us.
I hate injuries that you could see. Like when you can see the injury going on, bruh. That's why I never played soccer, bruh. I used to see these videos of soccer injuries, bruh. I was always scared of soccer.
You know what brings a huge smile to my face? Bam!
Oh my God.
Check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Originally, the plan for the New York Jets was clear. Aaron Rodgers already told us the Jets plan a couple months ago.
Like to be able to play a few good years here and then hand it right back off to Zach and let him go for the next 15, and it'd be a really special, 18 to 20 year run of great quarterback play.
And I want to emphasize the point that Aaron Rodgers was going to play for another season or two, and then he was going to have Zach Wilson take over. Not a play or two. Well, it was actually 4. The New York Jets' plans came to a screeching halt when Aaron Rodgers officially tore his Achilles tendon in the 4th play of his season. And the result, the New York Jets are right back to where they were last year. A team that is talented at each and every position except the quarterback position. Which is truly horrible, man, considering the fact that Aaron Rodgers told us over and over and over again how he felt like a kid again and how he has this brand new enthusiasm for football now that he's playing for the New York Jets. And in an instant, that's being taken away from him. Instead of being able to enjoy a fresh new season with a brand new team and a new atmosphere, being the face of a large market in New York and hopefully trying to deliver them their first Super Bowl in decades, he now needs to focus on a very lonely
And I ain't gonna lie, I was really excited to see this team play. Like even in Madden, bro. Like Aaron Rodgers being on their team in Madden just made the Jets live as fuck.
Difficult and challenging rehabilitation process. So as a result, many people were speculating that this could be it for Aaron Rodgers. By the time he comes back, he's going to be 40 years old. And he even told us multiple times that he doesn't see himself having a Tom Brady-like career where he plays until the age of 45. So there's this huge question about what Aaron Rodgers' plan is. What is his future going to look like? Is he even going to return? Is that it? Is he going to retire? Because after all, rehabilitating your Achilles just for one more year of football sounds a little silly. So Aaron Rodgers would go on to the Pat McAfee show and give us a lowdown as to what his future is going to look like. And to the delight of New York Jets fans, he made it seem like he plans on returning to football, in addition to a bunch of other things that definitely will cause you to raise an eyebrow. The first one being this.
It's because you're not vaxxed, that's why it happened.
Yep. Yeah, get your 5th booster, Keith.
But jokes aside, Aaron Rodgers said that he is planning on returning. Watch.
I had popped my calf, a few times, especially the soleus, and this was not that sensation. So I knew right away this was not a good situation. So give me the doubts. Give me all the things that you think can, should, or will happen. All I need is that one little extra % of inspiration. That's all I need.
Now, here's something that I think is a little shocking. Aaron Rodgers even said that, well, he didn't directly say it. He alluded to that maybe he'll be able to return this year. Now, I want to make sure I place the point of emphasis on this. I'm taking this more as
I'm going to work my butt off to get back as soon as possible.
Not necessarily
I'm definitely coming back this year.
But watch.
Yeah, what's happening? Are you coming back for the playoffs this year?
I think think, as Kevin Garnett said,
anything's possible.
Now, for those of you guys wondering, there have been instances of players returning very, very prematurely from Achilles tears. The torn Achilles is an 8 to 12 month recovery, which is why I originally speculated that this could potentially be the end for Aaron Rodgers, because if it's a 12-month recovery, then it means that by the time he could come back, it's going to be week 1 of next NFL season. So he's not going to have the opportunity to go through training camp and installs with the New York Jets. And I felt like that was going to be what sabotaged his career. However, if it's an 8 to 10 month recovery, or even sooner, anything sooner than 12 months, then Aaron Rodgers should be fine when he returns next year. Now, the most bizarre return from an Achilles tendon injury actually happened recently. Back in July of 2021, Cam Akers tore his Achilles tendon while he was performing box jumps. This is when he was preparing for training camp, and it was set to start in a couple of weeks. But unfortunately, he would tear his Achilles. And obviously, a torn Achilles to a running back is a completely separate animal than a torn Achilles for a quarterback that isn't necessarily known for his athletic abilities. Cam Akers would get surgery and would return right in time for the Rams Super Bowl versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The reason for this was Cam Akers apparently underwent a brand new type of surgical procedure to repair the
Now, artificial intelligence can generate ad creatives automatically. The program is called Ad Creative AI.
Achilles tendon.
That boy came back and won the Super Bowl.
Now bear in mind, Cam Akers was 22 when this happened to him. Aaron Rodgers is 39, so I don't necessarily know if I expect the same rate of recovery for Aaron Rodgers, but what I'm trying to say is we've seen scenarios like this before. Now, the details of Aaron Rodgers' surgeon is very significant, because look at the doctor who performed Aaron Rodgers' surgery.
A friendship going back many years with Dr. Neil Elatrash. Neil worked on my collarbone back in 17. I had already texted him from the locker room and then was just wondering how quickly we could get this done.
Now, why is this significant? Well, Dr. Neil Elatrash performed surgery on Cam Akers and repaired the tendon in such a way that the Rams running back was able to return earlier. That include 10 days of toe curls, range of motion exercises, blood flow restriction therapy, and workouts on an anti-gravity treadmill that the Rams installed at Cam Akers' home. That led him to shed his walking boot just a month after surgery. That's very significant, and it's great news, but I would completely rule out any possibility of Aaron Rodgers being able to return for the New York Jets in any capacity this year, even if the Jets made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, bear in mind, if the Jets make it to the Super Bowl without Aaron Rodgers, do you think last second they're going to go to their starting QB and say,
okay, well, thank you for getting us to the Super Bowl. We're going to let Aaron Rodgers come back and replace you, even though he's practically playing on one leg.
No,
that's real.
Definitely not. Now, of course, this is assuming that Zach Wilson takes that next step and becomes the next coming of Patrick Mahomes, like everyone said he was going to be during the 2021 NFL Draft. And this is what Aaron Rodgers had to say about Zach Wilson.
And Zach, and I think he's confident himself, which is the most important thing. Excited for him. He's a great kid. Love him. Pulling for him.
Now, I think Zach Wilson definitely has a chance to perform better this year than he did last year. As a matter of fact, I hate to say this because you never want to root for anyone to be injured. This was probably the best case scenario for Zach Wilson's career. Very rarely do you see a player of Aaron Rodgers' caliber being able to be put into a position where he's practically an assistant coach for a whole season. So now, Zach Wilson has his mentor, who can't play any football for the rest of the year, trying to coach him through difficult situations where his confidence could be shot. I mean, not even Jordan Love got this type of luxury. No quarterback gets this luxury. Hall of Fame quarterbacks typically are so talented and make so much money that they never go into coaching. So this is a very unique scenario and a great opportunity for Zach Wilson to potentially develop. And it seems like his teammates have some more confidence in him. If you guys recall, Garrett Wilson pulled no punches last year when it came to Zach Wilson. First saying this when they faced off against the New England Patriots.
Sorry. Y'all here looking sorry, man. And we know that we're not sorry, so that's why it really hurts. You know, we know that we're better than that. That's why it hurts.
And then very shortly after saying that he had no regrets in saying that because his teammates also agreed with him.
I definitely feel like it did. You know, I didn't mean any harm to anyone, you know, by saying it, and I don't think anyone took it that way. Luckily, you know, so you know. Honestly, I feel like people was happy I said it.
Now Garrett Wilson is singing a completely different tune.
You know, just because the effect that can have on people, you know, belief. People believing in you, people that you know get to work with every day believing in you, and you know, sometimes it can seem like the world is against you, but it's never really the case. You know, we always got our guys' backs, and you know, it can be tough playing ball in this state, especially playing quarterback in this part of the world, and you know, because of that and all the other things, you know, we always want to make sure we got our brothers back, man, and you know, if he doesn't know that, then I'm doing my job wrong. You know, I want to make sure I give him all the empowerment in the world, and I know all the other guys feel the same about it.
So this is a very interesting situation, and it's about to get more interesting. Because even Aaron Rodgers says that his rehab may shock some people. So it should be interesting to see what kind of experimental procedure that Aaron Rodgers will do in order to try to get back and fully healthy as soon as possible. We all know Aaron Rodgers has a history of experimental procedures, whether it's something to do with ayahuasca or the way he decided to deal with COVID. So it sounds like he's going to take a very similar approach to trying to rehab. At the end of the day, I think Aaron Rodgers saying that he's going to return to the New York Jets is a good thing, because if not, this would definitely be one of the greatest what-if scenarios in NFL history. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think about all this. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic.
That boy, like, comment, subscribe.